the second half beginning in just a moment. What can you say? Al Jefferson, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Hornets trail by 10. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. Williams is out there with Henderson. And it's Jefferson in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, here's Stevenson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Marion with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
Dishes to Stevenson. Jefferson, a screen on Marion. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
The Cavaliers leading by 12.
Well, it's funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always a franchise player. That's how good he is. Well, Anderson Varejao staying relatively healthy last season. That's to say he only missed 17 games. That's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons where he played a total of just 81 games.
That's good from Anderson Varejao. And so Varejao hits them both. Hornets trail by 14. Now Walker. He kicks it to Henderson. Back to Walker. Good work defensively by Marion. And Varejao, Steve, has shown flashes of all-star caliber production at the center position. It's been his injuries that have really held him back.
Yeah, it's good to see him able to remain on the court for most of the season. I mean, a tough year for the Cavs last year record-wise, but Varejao, for him, a step in the right direction health-wise.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Love with the screen for LeBron. Marion, right side. Rebound by Williams.
It would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Now here's Henderson. No good. Great D that time from James. He dishes it to Irving. Varejao with a screen on Walker. Irving kicks to Varejao. Marion passes to Love. 14 feet away, drained for 2 points. Love's got 9.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in lowest turnovers per game, 11th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage as well.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game, and that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat, and that became a big part of their identity.
Hornets trail by 16. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Irving dishes to Varejao. Marion kicks to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Williams passes to Henderson. Feeds it to Walker. Passes it to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Walker penetrating.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets. And he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
And Walker tough to stay in front of, but yet Clark, he's become a great finisher around the rim.
Well, you know, you have to be able to do that at his size. He's listed at 6'1", which I think is really generous. He's more 5'10", 5'11". And he understands that's an area that he has to continue to expand and add to be the potent offensive player he's capable of being.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Miller comes in for Shawn Marion. And so Walker nails both of them.
Well, what better way to retire the Bobcats name than to go out and make the playoffs for only the second time under that nickname. Good job by Charlotte last year, and now it's back to being the Hornets.
Kicks it to Miller. Back to Irving. From the arc. Kept alive. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Stolen by Thompson. Taken away by Williams. Here's Henderson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And although Charlotte Clark got knocked out in 4 against the Heat, they had some good games last year in that postseason.
Well, they did, and the injury to Al Jefferson, though, Kevin, really kind of sabotaged their ability to really compete with the Heat. So they weren't able to break the postseason winless streak, but the team is certainly headed in the right direction.
Here's Walker. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the dunk by James.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Walker following the basket by LeBron James. Jefferson setting the pick for Henderson. Jefferson kicks to Henderson. Pass to Walker. Thompson with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. 20 points for LeBron. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break. Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And we get an opportunity to look at some of the numbers for Irving. Very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game last year, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Here's Irving following the basket by Gerald Henderson. Irving kicks to Waiters. He feeds it to Varejao. It's Miller on the wing for 3. The pass to Waiters. Outside Irving. Now the dish to Miller. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
No doubt the Atlanta fans want to see the Hawks take that game.
Now here's Thompson. Waiters gets a wide open look, and the jumper falls for him. Waiters got 7.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Pass to Roberts. Here is Hairston. Puts it up from 12. Here's Zeller. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.